camera, don't go crazy on me. Patient 4279 case note updates. Session from 2 o'clock today. Patient showed signs of neuroses that I've never seen before.
I think I've been more than fair to you, Harleen. I was happy to transfer you to our outpatient program after the unfortunate incident with your maximum security patient, but you even managed to screw that up. I gave you one outpatient, one. And we haven't seen him for weeks, and we know for a fact he hasn't been to the VA for his medications.
How do you know that?
You're not the only one who reads the patient's charts, Harleen. I've been keeping a close watch on you, closer than you realize. And you know what I've seen? Disaster after disaster.
Well, if you've been reading the patient case notes that closely, you know that I've been making very good progress with my other patients. And I call the police every day looking for leads on Tom.
How is this progress? Tom has disappeared, and Anjo, who was previously one of our few non-violent offenders, suddenly kills another patient and he's locked up in maximum security. How is that progress?
Well, Tom just needs to get back on his medications, and he will as soon as the police find him.
Back to prison, more like.
And Anjo, you took me off the case and locked him up in maximum security before I could even talk to him.
And you bribed a guard to get in to see him. Isn't that right? Hardly bolsters my trust in you.
Well, never mind about the guard, who was remarkably easy to bribe, by the way. You really should consider reviewing your hiring policy. Anjo was just starting to open up to me. He was starting to talk about what he did and what happened. How can you take that away from him?
I took you off of Anjo's case because you were clearly doing him more harm than good. And we both know why your maximum security clearance hasn't been reinstated. That
ward doesn't have any danger for me anymore. There's no reason I shouldn't be allowed access. I requested that you take me off of those cases, from treating those patients for just a while. I'd never agreed that I was unfit to treat them.
Can you explain why Anjo suddenly killed another inmate?
Can you?
We're investigating, but all of the guards say the attack was unprovoked.
The guards? Like the one that I bribed? Like Rusty? How are his anger management sessions going, by the way? You know, I see a lot of bruises on the patients after his shifts.
There have been no further complaints of mistreatment against Mr. Miller.
That's because the patients are terrified of him. Did you consider that?
Unless you can prove otherwise, I suggest you focus on what remains of your job rather than trying to sabotage another's.
Sabotage? So, speaking the truth is sabotage? If we have a policy of covering things up, you really need to show it to me because I have never read it. What's to stop me from going to the police with everything I've seen?
Same thing that keeps me from going to the police and telling them about the little details I know about how their public enemy number one escaped from this previously inescapable facility.
I didn't help him.
He wasn't restrained. He wasn't sedated. You practically handed him the key to walk out of here.
What about the concussion that he gave me? What was that? Just a going away present?
Your methods certainly are different, and I also must say you've completely sidetracked me from my original purpose in coming here.
What, to tell me what a horrible psychiatrist I am?
That's very harsh. Harleen, I admit I am very disappointed with your lack of progress, regardless of how you see it. But it was unprofessional of me, and I apologize. Still, there is the question of what to do with you.
Look, I just need more time. The patients need somebody who can see past their obvious problems. Somebody they can trust.
And you feel you're that right person?
I know I'm that person. Look, I know you disagree, but just give me more time and I'll prove it to you. I know there's a reason Anjo attacked Howard Jenkins. I just need to talk to him.
I don't know, Harleen. I've already stuck my neck out for you once already. If the media finds out about these patients, you know they've already been interested in you since the incident, and it's been only through my careful handling of the situation that they've stayed away from you so far.
So that's what this is about. It's about how it looks. It's about the grants and the funding and how you run the asylum. You could lay this all at my feet, but I remember there were questions about why you hired me to take on that case with my unorthodox methods. If I look bad, you look bad. Isn't that right?
Harleen, you are your own worst enemy here, not me. I've been your ally through all of this. You could return the favor by at least acknowledging the practical necessity of maintaining the positive reputation we have here. And our funding in turn. Our jobs could be jeopardized, but Think of the patients. Where will they go? Blackgate? Do you honestly think they'll be better there than here, regardless of what you think is going on here?
According to you, Tom would.
Arlene, I think you greatly misunderstand me. Your unfortunate local fame could be a great boost to us all if you succeed.
You want to cash in on my concussion.
Try to see the bigger picture, Dr. Quinzel. It'll do us all a lot of good.